Good evening and thank you for tuning in to BTW21 News on this Thursday. I'm Dustin Staples filling in for Louis Shamir. Our news department strives to stay on top of stories, and sometimes that can be a little hard. With inquiries from you, we are able to find more information of a homicide that took place in Ridgeway. A man was shot and killed in his Ridgeway home on September 21st. At 1:09 p.m. that day, authorities got a call about an unconscious and unresponsive man at 4 Poplar Street. Deputies arrived and found Brent Douglas Wagner, 40, of that address, inside the home. Wagner had suffered multiple gunshot wounds, according to the Henry County Sheriff's Office. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Wagner's body was transported to the Chief Medical Examiner's office, where an autopsy was performed. Investigators say they collected items of evidence and obtained cell phone and data records. The Sheriff's Office said the physical evidence had been submitted to the Virginia Department of Forensic Sciences for analysis, and they are awaiting the laboratory results. We need further information before releasing anything. We want to keep the citizens we serve informed on what happens in our community, but we never want to report inaccurate or vague information that could be misinterpreted. As this investigation continues, we have a person of interest we are pursuing in this homicide, quoting Captain Wayne Davis of the Sheriff's Office told BTW21 News. If you have any information about this, call the Henry County Sheriff's Office at 276-638-8751 or Crime Stoppers at 276-632-7463. And we go now to a crash that took place this afternoon that started out with a shoplifting incident and resulted into a 4-car collision. Our own Louis Shamir was there with that report.
Rob Fincher, he's a Deputy Chief of Police for the city of Martinsville. So I understand that you may have witnessed this yourself. So what can you share with us?
Well, I didn't witness the accident. I was patrolling, doing a foot patrol inside one of our local stores up at the shopping center when the manager approached me and said, "Officer, I need your help. These people just stole." So I went outside. She pointed out the vehicle. They were pulling out. I chased after them on foot. When they saw me and I pointed at them, they took off at a high rate of speed. So by the time I got in my car and took off after them, I lost them somewhere in the area of the Kroger's gas station. Couldn't find them. Then one of my officers radioed just shortly thereafter about the accident down here and that the vehicle that I was trying to find was involved in the accident.
I know that information is kind of fluid right now, but do you know how many people were injured or taken to the hospital?
One person is being taken to the hospital. It looks like multiple people were injured, and several people refused treatment.
All right. And how long do you think you guys are going to be here? This is going to be a course of investigation by the police department?
Yes, it is. And our friends with the Virginia State Police stopped by since it's right on the city-county line, and they're assisting us as well too. But it'll take us a little while to get the road cleaned up. They're in the process of towing the vehicles now, getting all the debris removed, and as soon as we can, we'll open the roadway back up.
Already switching gears now to the holiday travel. Of course, Christmas is now inching days away and New Year's will be here before we know it. We are joined via Zoom with Morgan Dean, who represents AAA Mid-Atlantic. He's a spokesperson for that organization. Thank you so much for joining me here, sir. And of course, we're going to begin off with some ways people can stay safe and things you can tell our viewers what they need to be prepared for when they're driving.
One of the biggest things to do is something you need to do before the storm gets here, and that's pack your winter emergency kit. You want to have an ice scraper, a snow shovel is a good thing, a snow brush is good too, some kitty litter or traction mats to help you if your tires are spinning. Also, think about having one of those battery jump kits in your car or jumper cables where you can start that battery even if it's gotten to a low level, get that battery started and get that car going. Now you need to think about the things that you and your passengers might need. Snacks, drinks. If you've got kids in the car, it might be crayons, it might be some other things to keep their attention.
All right, and again, if I'm coming across a snow, icy covered road, what are ways that I can safely navigate those roads?
When we're on snow and ice and slick roads, even more so important. Stow that phone in the center console. If you're using it for GPS, have it in its holder, but make sure it's not distracting you from driving. Next thing you need to do, low and slow is the word for when you're driving on snow. The slower that you go, the easier it is to stop, even if it's taking you a little bit longer than normal.
Are there any other information you'd like to provide our viewers for us before we wrap up?
Are all the lights working on your car? Do you have good headlights on the front? Are your hazard lights and everything else on the back working in case there are some issues? And don't forget to check those windshield wiper blades. If they're giving you some trouble in a rainstorm, they're really going to cause problems in a snowstorm where they're not clearing that off the window. So things to think about before you get out in that weather.
All right, Morgan Dean from AAA joins us. Thank you so much for your time. I want to take a quick break here. I've got a look at your forecast.
Hi, Barry Nelson here, Nelson Toyota in Stanleytown. We got a deal. Got a TRD Tundra, midnight edition, full-size bed. Only one on the East Coast, maybe. We got a 2022 TRD 4Runner Off-Road Edition. That's really hard to come by. Pretty black. Come see us. Here's another really hard to come by. It's a 2022 Venza Hybrid. Baby gets over 40 miles to the gallon, and I got $500 cash back. Fresh off the truck, a 2023 Camry Hybrid. Baby gets 47 miles to the gallon on a Camry. And plus, 2.49 financing. That's the best deal ever. Come see us at Nelson Toyota, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
My name is Leanne Shelton. I'm a physical therapist assistant here at Therapy Direct. Therapy Direct is located on 301 Lavender Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 24112. Our hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 2:30 on Friday. For more information, you can give us a call at 276-632-5281. Here at Therapy Direct, we value our patients, and your healing is our mission.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching your forecast here. Of course, we were all hoping for a white Christmas this year. Of course, looking at the models long ago, they were showing this big confidence, and of course, the ingredients sort of went out of whack. And sometimes that happens in the weather world, so just keep that in mind. Let you know that you're hoping for a white Christmas, expecting a cold Christmas. Again, back in 2020, that's kind of where we were with this. Tonight, our lows are going to be dropping in the mid-20s for the entirety of our area, with a little bit of that rain-snow mix kind of slowly coming to an end for a majority of our region. Again, you will notice the winds start to pick on up for a good chunk of our region. Later on overnight, we'll see another round of energy begin to move in our region, giving us a little bit of that opportunity for a little bit of rain and or snow shower activity. But again, things will start to dwindle down as you make your way for the overnight hours. And of course, moving on ahead to everybody's favorite, this is again my favorite, is the ranking forecast. I'm giving tomorrow a 1 out of 10 just because of how downright cold it is going to be there. A high coming in at 31 with a low of 5. That's not a typo, that is correct. Over the last several days, those lows have been dropping and dropping and dropping. And so I've been generous enough for you looking at the model data. I'm giving you a 5-degree low Any leftover early morning snows will quickly dwindle to a very blustery and sunny afternoon. Highs again staying below freezing. We're going to be experiencing below freezing temperatures for going almost 48 to 50 hours for majority of our region. So for those of you wanting that warm weather, not anytime soon we're going to begin to see that. So a lot of our church activities, if you have those scheduled for this upcoming weekend, do know I would highly advise you to start bundling up. Making our way now to some of our other area highs for your Friday, or the weekend rather, I guess. We'll see area-wise staying in the mid-30s for Saturday and Sunday. And again, do keep in mind for Christmas, it is going to be bitterly cold and a lot of sunshine. Do know, again, the coldest Christmas since 2020 for our area. Again, if some of these records hold true, we may even go back to the coldest Christmas back to the 80s and 90s for some of us too. Something you're going to notice again is that those winds will start to quickly pick up in the afternoon, 20 to 40 mile per hour gust. Again, that'll take place majority of your Saturday. So if you have any Christmas festivities, if you're doing any parties, any decorating, go ahead and take all your lights and inflatables down by Friday afternoon, because if not, they will all start to be blowing across your neighbor's yard, and of course, they don't want that too. And of course, keep in mind, whenever your trash delivery day is this weekend, I think things are kind of on different schedules because of this. Make sure it's tightly bunkered down out there, because nevertheless to say you'll have trash, everything blown around. A low of 10 there going into Sunday morning. Merry Christmas to you, right? As they say, a lot of that sunshine will do a little bit justice. We'll begin to see the winds to begin to drill down later in the afternoon on your Sunday from at 20 to 40, more so that 15 to 30 miles per hour. As we continue to move on now, a lot of you all are wondering how to get prepared for this. I was nice enough to make a quick infographic here for you. You know, we are expecting the possibility of some power outages with this storm moving in this weekend. So to have your backup source, make sure you know if you have baseboard heating, make sure you have, you know, safely use those space heaters. Of course, we don't need to be reporting on house fires during the holiday season, so please make sure you're keeping your house safe. If you have any guests over, make sure they stay warm. If the power does go out, make sure everything's charged up. Have those backup battery backpacks. Of course, they may be kind of hard to get by, or maybe you get one for Christmas. I would go ahead and advise you to open that up early. Make sure you have any essential food items, water, granola bars, all those etc. stuff. And also remember to protect your pets and your pipes as well during this, because the possibility of those pipes freezing are pretty high with that, as our temperatures are going to remain near freezing at night, or dipping below the single digits, with the wind chills exceeding below zero for this upcoming up weekend. So make sure you have your pipes protected. Make sure you bring your pets inside. They're about as cold as you are out there. Yes, they have fur. Make sure they're inside. And just in case of an emergency, you have to go out. Make sure gasoline is full. Yes, we've been getting to see a gas price declining over the last couple of weeks. Make sure you are having enough fuel for your car. And of course, something else I've put nice together for you is that the possibility of, you know, what are some ways to prevent your house from getting cold? I kind of talked about power outages. Some of this is kind of repetitive, but knowledgeable knowledge anyway. Layer up, have at least 3 to 4 layers on, no matter where you're going. If you're going to the car or back, you may think it's kind of silly, but prevent yourself from getting hypothermia and frostbite. Make sure your generators are used outdoors. A lot of the times we get the generators inside, and of course those carbon monoxide fumes get everywhere, and then again you have your difficulty self-breathing with that matter. So keep your those generators outdoors. Make sure you are prepared for power outages. I mean, there's a potential for that. And like I said, something else you saw during our interview with AAA is that make sure you have an emergency kit with you. So have all those essentials on standby. All right, that was a lot to move through, and we're going to start wrapping things up here, because most of you probably don't know what the heck the rest of the week's looking like. A quick reminder, winter weather advisories goes through Friday this week. Just keep that in mind. Little to any snowfalls expected. That is for our friends for Patrick and Franklin County. We also have a wind chill advisory. Wind chill watch for the entire coverage area. We have a wind chill advisory also posted. That'll go into effect on Saturday evening too. So again, just keep that in mind if you do anything out and about. And yes, with the wind chill, we have a wind advisory that will continue to go through the weekend. Remember, again, gusts 20-40 miles per hour. We have those higher on those ridge top friends towards Patrick County. You may have that with you. And like I've said, just go ahead and prepare for power outages at this moment. You may get lucky enough and you may not lose your electricity electricity. So that'll be a good thing with that as well. So again, like we talked about, enough time with that. Let's get you caught up. Like I said, we'll reiterate the wind chill advisory just because I know a lot of you all are wanting to know what exactly is wind chill. Wind chill is basically the feels like temperature of temperatures wherever it is. So as our temperatures at night are going to be in the single digits, we can expect the feels like wind chill temperature to remain somewhere between 3 degrees to maybe 10 below zero in parts of our area, especially towards Patrick County, Franklin County, northern parts of Franklin County, and that'll go until New Year's Eve on that note too. So just keep in mind, yes, we are going to see a very cold Christmas. I know some of you maybe wanted to see a white Christmas. I preferably would love to see the white Christmas, but you know what? We have many, many years ahead of us for that, don't we, right? So just keep that in mind as we're going to continue to see those frigid overnight lows. And maybe most of you are wondering, when are we going to get out of the Arctic freezer? Well, there is a little hope here for you on your going into next Monday. So if you're celebrating Monday, the day after Christmas, do note that we're going to be chilly, but we're not going to be frigidly cold as we were, or as we will be this upcoming up weekend, just because the amount of cold air that's going to be in place. We're going to get a buckle of that jet stream. The polar vortex is going to begin to move its way back up north. So the northern jet stream is going to relieve the cold air, lock it back up in Canada, and of course long-range models are expected to see some of these longer duration cold events moving on in. So Monday, sunny out there. Of course, the kids are out for school. Maybe they got not motorcycles, but four-wheelers or maybe any outdoor toy. Let them know it's going to be cold, and make sure to charge those batteries as well, because those batteries tend to die a lot. Lows dropping in the teens, so not as cold as we're waking up on next Tuesday morning, as a lot of us may have a few extra days off. Just do note that we'll see a mix of sun and clouds develop for our Monday, and calm winds. That is the key thing to keep in mind as you are making your way in your rounds, maybe doing some of that New Year's shopping. So we'll have all that coming up for you as we get towards next week, but just do know that it is going to be bitterly cold this weekend. We are going to definitely need time to get any essential items. So maybe you're getting a parka, maybe you're getting a heavy coat, some snowshoes with some fur, and would not be a bad idea. Just do know that you're going to be needing to dress in layers. You're going to want to just stay indoors. If you're having events like some of us, majority, and maybe you have family and friends you're going to this weekend, say, hey, maybe they're coming out of state, they're flying into North Carolina, Virginia, wherever they're coming from. Say, hey, get that a heavy coat you don't have in California and bring it over here, because you're going to definitely need it inside for sure. The wind, again, we'll do a quickly recap here for tonight. Scattered possible wintry mix that'll quickly end. We'll see early morning brief shots of snow before sunrise. By after 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll have the sun that'll be out there. We'll most likely see temperatures staying below freezing in the afternoon, dropping in the single digits at night. So if you're doing anything tomorrow, bundle up. You're going to need to just have your time wrapped and warm. Speaking of, we're going to take a quick break, making sure we're staying warm, and stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Dr. Caper Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle or a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and say, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
I am getting so hot, I won't take my clothes off.
Pete, why are you dancing naked again?
Cause it's hot in here.
It's hot in here because you won't turn the heat down.
We get such a good deal on propane from up there at PVT Express. We never got to turn the heat down.
Well, you should, and you need to put your clothes back on.
PVT Express now has Propane Express. You don't have to wait in line or even go inside with their pay window. For the best prices on propane, it's PVT Express, 608 Stoltz Road in Martinsville.
Welcome back to BTW21 News. We're going to turn things over now to our crime report, and that is sponsored by our friends at Apex Bail Bonds.
Eric Durham, 32, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with unauthorized use of animal out of boat worth $500 or more, contempt of court, failure to appear, and probation violation felony. Richard Coleman, 36, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with distribution, Schedule 1 or 2 drugs. Melinda Kraft, 47, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with hit and run, driver failed to stop, report, etc., and reckless driving, endangering life or limb. Laura Davis, 51, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear. Monica Foley, 33, of Patrick Springs, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear. Robert Grogan, 44, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with grand larceny, $1,000 or more.
Should my child still get vaccinated even if they've already had COVID?
Yes, absolutely they should. Because if someone has already had COVID, this does not protect them better than a vaccine would against COVID.
So talk to your child's doctor and make a plan to have them vaccinated.
When you slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line. Provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking around here on BTW21 News. I'm Dustin Staples again, filling in for Louis Shamiro. We're going to turn things over now to our obituaries. These are presented by our friends at Bassett Funeral Service.
Sandra Annette French Dawson, 61 of Fieldale, passed away Sunday, December the 18th, 2022. The memorial service will be Thursday, December the 29th at 7 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to that service. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Robin Faye Webster Vance, 58 of Stewart, passed away Thursday, December the 15th, 2022. All services will be private. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting wrightfuneralservices.net. Ronald Charles Speakman, 80 of Collinsville, passed away Thursday, December the 15th, 2022. The celebration of life service was held Monday, December the 19th at 11:30 a.m. at Fieldale United Methodist Church. Karen Marie Young, 50 of Bassett, passed away Thursday, December the 15th, 2022. The memorial service was held Monday, December the 19th at 4 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family.
Harbor Towing and Recovery is expanding. 4173 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Harbor now offers custom tire and wheels with advanced technology. Automotive repair? No problem for Harbor. From simple repair to major semi-trucks, Harbor's got you covered. Oil changes, brakes, front end alignment on any size vehicle or trucks. And remember, 24-hour towing. So you tell the police to call Harbor Towing, 276-632-2580.
On June 2nd of this year, we will celebrate our 25th year of serving Martinsville and Henry County. 25 years ago, we started as a small funeral home. Then in 2008, we became one of the largest funeral homes serving Martinsville and Henry County.
This spring, Bassett Funeral Service purchased some new property for our new crematory, and also will be expanding our services into that building. We pride ourselves in our service. As in the beginning, Bassett Funeral Service started at zero, and over the few years we have become one of the leading funeral homes in the area, and I think that is because we are providing a tremendous service to our families.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a big Southern breakfast or home-cooked meats and vegetables? Come join us at the Sirloin House, where we have a breakfast buffet 7 days a week and a lunch buffet Sunday through Friday. We've been serving this community since 2001 at 207 South Van Buren Road, Eden, North Carolina. Enjoy the buffet for only $10.49. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for us on this Thursday. We thank you so very much for spending part of your day on BTW21 News. Do stick around. We have another half hour of news and more great local programming coming your way.